everybody. Welcome to Chelsea Groton Bank's Facebook video. Today we are crafting with Chelsea and we are looking at ways to keep your money safe while you're at the beach, on vacation, or wherever you might be leaving your bags unattended for any amount of time. So the first thing is that you should not carry too much cash with you. Maybe carry a credit card, and if you need to take your debit card, maybe take a debit card that is not one that you use all the time or does not link to your main account. That way, if it does get stolen, it's not an immediate issue because you'll have another source of funds until the charges get cleared up or you can shut it off right away. So we're going to look at some ways to keep your money safe. So the first thing is I have here again, we're having a problem with the green screen because it's green. This is a lotion tube. So the first thing you're going to want to make sure is whatever you're going to put in your bag to keep your money safe should be something that would normally be found there. Just because if you're at the beach and you leave your bag and somebody comes and rifles through it, they don't want to come upon something that they wouldn't normally find in there. Who knows? So make it something that you would normally be taking to the beach with you, like a shaving can cream would not be good. Lotion would be good. So all I've done here is, because if you take the top off, you'll notice there's not big enough hole there to get anything into. So I've taken an X-Acto knife and very close underneath where the cap is, I've just cut a line around, not all the way around, because you want to leave it attached a little bit so that you can open it up. And then you'll be able to put cash in here or whatever you need to, and then push it closed again. And when you put the cap back on, you won't notice the cuts as long as it falls underneath the cap. So, but again, if you're, don't put change in here, because if somebody is, pushing this around in your bag and it starts to jingle, then that would become problematic. A sunscreen, a plastic sunscreen container would work well. I have also here a bottle of off, which I have, again, cut most of the way around with an X-Acto knife. This one, because of the way the cap fits, I can cut all the top all the way off. So I'm going to just finish cutting it off with my X-Acto knife. So I've taken this cap off. Now I have a big enough space to be able to put some things in there. And then this is the cap that goes on. And because I have left the lip that holds the lid, it just clicks right back on. So now I have a bottle of off. But again, this is an empty bottle of off. So if somebody's pushing it around in my bag, they're going to notice it's not very heavy. So you may want to put some things in here that weigh a little bit. So I wouldn't throw a rock in the bottom just because that would jiggle around a little bit, but you could put some epoxy in the bottom that would make it a little bit heavier. You could, just put something solid in the bottom and let it harden just so that it has a little bit of weight to it. And then, you can stick money or whatever you need to stick in here at the beach, maybe your keys, and then close it up. If you're going to stick things in here that rattle, you may want to then stuff something in with them. So if you put your keys in here, if you wanted to bring like a small washcloth or some paper towels just to stuff in there so that they're not jingling around to just stop the movement, that would make it heavy enough that somebody wouldn't really think twice that this was something that didn't belong there. Then you can stick it in a side pocket, or you can just throw it into your bag, and then that would be safe. If you have a smaller sized cell phone, some of the larger bottles of sunscreen might be perfect to keep your cell phone in. What I would not recommend is if you're going to put your cell phone or money or keys in these, is to consistently take this out of your bag, open it up, pour out all of your things, and then put them back in, because then people around you will know that this is not a bottle of off, that it is in fact where you're keeping all of your possessions. So whatever you do, just put it in there, leave it in there for the day, and keep all of your goods safe. So I hope this tip has been helpful, and that you have a super safe summer at the beach. And we will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.